Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? My name's Spencer, and welcome to Best Ball Draft Addicts. Tonight, we are 9 days away from the start of the season. We are in the top of the seventh inning of the championship of the WBC, and baseball I am hyped. It's right around the corner, and it's here right now. Team USA needs to pick it up. We're down 2-0 right now. Been getting shut out. It's not been good. Oh man, but I am really excited to be here with you guys tonight to draft some dinger contest. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Today is my draft number 135. So after this, I'm just down to my final 15 drafts in the dinger. We're going to continue to draft once the baseball season is officially started and the baseball drafting season is over. We'll do some footballs together. But before then, I'm excited to embrace the rest of baseball season. But we're not going to wait too long. We're going to get jumped in a draft here. But I'm going to go ahead and bring on my guest for tonight. It is the one and only, the Jack Caglione lover himself, Mr. Jeremiah Duggar. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Oh, not too much. Not too much. I know you just got home. Have you got to see any of this game so far?
No, I haven't. I just walked in the door, gave you a call, said I could hop on with you. So give me the rundown.
Oh man. Well, so apparently Eduardo Rodriguez is an all-star.
Well,
Um,
duh.
we just finished our dynasty league rookie draft, and after a whole dynasty league of keepers and a rookie draft, still sitting on the free agent wire is Eduardo Rodriguez in that league, and
Pick him
he
up. Pick him
he
up.
looked absolutely phenomenal tonight. He shut down USA, and they've just been. I mean, honestly, their bats have looked pathetic. They've barely got any hard hits. It's been pretty rough. It's been pretty rough. But you know what? We got a couple innings left, and we're only down by 2 runs. Nolan McLean pitched for Team USA, our boy, and Nolan looked good. He gave up the 2 runs, but he looked good. I mean, I'm very happy with Nolan.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm. Dave, what's up, buddy? He just come on here and said, "Can I change a pick?" Nope, locked. It's locked and loaded. We are in. But Duggar, I know that you've, like I said, you just got home and you've got to hop off here after this draft. So I don't want to wait too much longer. I was trying to give it a few minutes for some people to jump on, but I'm gonna see what the lobby is looking like.
All
So be
right.
ready, have it ready here, and as soon as I know, and anyone out there who does want to jump in, Dave, or anyone else who's here, just be ready. Let me look and see what we are at in the lobby. Please don't be draft start soon. 5 more. All right. There's 4 people watching. Jump on. Let's do it, guys.
All right. Four
Let's
more.
do it. You in, Duggar? All
Yep.
right. Good deal. So, yeah, I've got the game going here on my phone, so I can follow along because this has just been crazy. And I'll tell you, draft start soon. There we
13.
go. We're not gonna have to wait long. I will tell you, if they get shut out, oh man, the narrative is going to be really bad around Team USA getting shut out in the championship. They got to get on board. We've got to get on board. Let's see what picks we get here.
Uh,
Mine
uh,
still hasn't updated. I'm
you
still
got
sitting
pick 10.
there.
I'll pick
There it
9.
is. There it is. It just did. Okay, what'd you get? Oh, you got 9. All right. So you got 9. I got 10. I see TK11. What's up, buddy? At 12. Dave, he's at where's Dave at 7? And then let's see, do I see any other names in here? Um yeah, Jay Sakura. Yep, I know that he's been in here with us before. Well, all right. Well, I am excited here. So, Duggar, this is again my draft number 135 out of 150. What is this for you?
Not quite on your level. I think this is draft number 62.
Draft 62. Well, hey, that's still, dude, that is by far a Duggar record. And
Oh,
that's really
yeah.
impressive. I mean, 62 drafts. That is, you
I
have
don't.
put in some work this year, son.
I don't like to deep dive usually. I like to spread the wealth and get entries in lots of tourneys, but the dinger is just so dang fun, and the sweat if you make the finals is just, man, it's a good time.
Oh, and you've done this as as we love to talk about. You finished third.
Yeah, so it
And
happened.
that was 2 years ago. Schwarber
Well,
just
I
struck
got to do
out.
the sweat with you last year in football, so you got to experience it as well. So
Oh man, the draft day sweat, or I mean not the draft day, the end of the season, last day sweat of a tournament is crazy.
and I'm a bad influence. You don't like to look until it's done. I like to
I
torture
don't.
myself every second of every day of the entire finals. And
I
I
know.
peer
I
pressured you into looking.
It's true. I mean, that's how so just to tell guys, that is how I normally do things. So during the season, I don't follow along with my teams. Now this year with the channel, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to be looking and talking about them, but mostly I don't live and die week by week with how my teams are doing, how many teams are advancing, nothing like that. I just wait and see. And then even during the
Oh,
matchups, like in football, like on Sundays,
Dave,
I won't
you're
look
killing
while
me.
it's going. What did Dave just do?
Well,
Tatis.
you know how low shares I have of Tatis. I was like, oh, cool, I'll finally get a Tatis team.
You thought
Nope.
you would get him. Nope. Hey, what's up? Bilbo Caggins reporting here. What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight? Driving home. Nice to have you in here. Hopefully next year we can get you in some of these drafts. Okay, so all right. I'm going to be looking at my exposures through this whole thing, trying to decide what to do, who to pair. Um, I have so little of Corbin Carroll. I'm just going to stick to that, and I'm going to go with Ellie. And now I'm going to see. Okay, I'm going to
Yeah, I mean,
look at my Ellie
I'm pretty
teams.
low on Julio too. This is only my third Julio team.
And I was like, Julio.
I'm just not getting pick.
You're not getting those picks very
I'm not
often.
getting
Yeah.
pick 7, 8, or 9 ever. I'm pick 1 through 5 extremely heavy, or pick 11 or 12.
All right, Duggar. So I'm trying to see what I have not done. Who have I not gone with Ellie? The answer is Nick Kurtz. That's the only guy in the first round I've not paired with Ellie on any of my drafts, other than Cal Raleigh and Churio, those down at the end of the draft board that way. But I'm not going to reach them up. I will reach Kurtz up and go ahead and do that. All right, what are you looking at here?
In my other two builds, I paired him with Jose and Vlad, but not Devers. So I'm gonna go Devers.
There you go. All right. So, as we're getting to the nitty gritty here of this, that is absolutely what I know you're looking at more and I'm looking at more is who we've paired with our guys using this exposure tool. For anyone who happens to be new here, I just want to show and share this with you guys. So there is a free website that's called MLB Best Ball Portfolio Tracker, but it's called fantasy.vip. That's the website. If you go there, you can upload your information from your teams, Underdog, Main Slate, Eliminator, Way Too Early, or DraftKings or Drafters. I actually did a draft on Drafters the other day, Duggar. Did I tell you that?
You did.
What
are you doing?
Yeah, I sent you that team. That's right.
Yeah,
It was pretty fun. It's the same thing as this, only it's 10 teams instead of 12. But you see, I can go right here to my dingers. These are all of my dinger exposures. There's a million tabs with great information. I've talked about that before. But I can search Ellie. These are everyone who I've paired with Ellie. So this is my Ellie shares right here. And now I've added Kurtz in there. I guess I could have gone Henderson. I knew I wasn't going to go Woods or James Wood. But I could have gone Henderson now that I think about it. But Kurtz is the one who stands out at me as far as that's a pretty unique pair that's super high end. I mean, Gunnar is too. Who do you think actually has bigger upside if everything goes right? Gunnar or Kurtz?
I mean, if everything goes right, probably still Gunnar. He's got the speed.
I mean, he does have the speed, but so I mean, my thought process is Kurtz because Kurtz is the one that could hit 55 homers.
Well, I mean, Gunnar can hit 40 and still 30.
He could. That's possible. I'll grant you that, but we'll see.
I would
right?
rather
I guess
have
we'll
Kurtz.
see.
I like, I'm the pure power guy, but I mean, if you're gonna go best case scenario, Gunner's
And
shown
maybe
that
it is
Kurt's not
Gunner.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should have gone Gunner. Oh well. I might have another chance. We'll see. Got what, 14 more of these after this? This is 15 left.
It's insane. What are you gonna do when you're going through the withdrawals?
Click on some football drafts. I don't know.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's going to be rough there for a while, but I have my little detox period, so it'll be all right. All right. So I missed what happened in the game while we were talking, but it's on commercial right now, so we'll see. I think Dave just said 3 to go, so I think we're coming to the 9th inning now.
I think he meant 3 till his pick.
Oh, maybe.
Because he said leave my guy alone. So
okay, gotcha. Don't worry, Jordan Walker will be there for you. No problem. No one will touch him. There it is. He says thanks, Ducker.
Yep. Here for you.
Okay, Will Smith. They just changed pitchers. That's what it is. There's 2 outs. Will Smith is up. There's a runner on. And it's interesting that they changed pitchers to a right-hander, and we don't pitch hit Cal Raleigh. I mean, wouldn't you think this is the perfect time to go ahead and pinch hit Cal Raleigh?
I do.
What do I know? All right, your pick.
I don't have enough Caminero in my life, so.
Oh gosh, I love that. Okay, so now I'm looking to see here. Lindor. Taking him 1 time. Merrill twice. Soderstrom once. Got to go down a little ways. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Soderstrom, who I've only done 1 time. Did I get him in there?
Pairing.
Well, it just said missed your pick. Okay, I had the star in there. All right, we're good. I got him. Oh, yeah, and teammate pairing. Dude, thank you. See, I wasn't even thinking about that. Boom. I already forgot about doing that with Nick Kurtz. I was just looking at my exposures and thinking, who can I mix in that I'm not going to have a lot of these guys together? Don't you love whenever a good plan comes together, Ducker?
Yeah. You're not supposed to act surprised. You're supposed to act like you meant that happened.
Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, so now let's see who we're looking at here. So I should just take Lindor, who I've only taken once with him, and it's the fall. I have talked about just taking the round 4 Lindor. Let's do it. Now I've got 3 heavy infield, so it gives me a chance to push infield with this draft. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
I have a belly share, so give me some Taylor Ward.
All right.
And I'm getting, sorry to need to take a breather. The kids are in another state, and one of them's calling, and looks like they need some medicine advice real quick. So I'm gonna go solo for a minute.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just take you off. No, I'll just mute yourself. Yeah, there you go. All right, there. That works. Okay. All right. So let's see where we're at here in the draft. So we are in the middle of round 4. Ian Happ just went. So Dave's up right now. He's got 3 straight outfielders. I see why you wanted Duran to pair with Anthony now that I'm looking at the board. Getting Trey Turner there. That's a nice start. I like that. 3 outfield, 1 infield is a lot better than my 3 infield, 1 outfield. I'm doing the build inverted. So let's see here. This is the 3 outfield start here with Blitzology. Let's see what he does if he keeps this outfield thing going. Or if he's just getting autoed Cody Bellinger. Yep, autoed Cody Bellinger. So the outfield run continues. This is interesting. Fully loaded hasn't taken one yet. Bobby Witt, Cal Raleigh, and Scooble. That was quick.
Yeah, it just had my mom wanted to make sure that they could mix a couple different meds.
And they called you instead of Googling it, huh?
Well, yes.
I guess if
Yeah,
you've got
I
a,
did work in a pharmacy for 14 years. So
you did. Oh, yep. Bilbo says, I'll be moving to Georgia before next year and will become an underdog boy. Then I can hop on with you best ball legends, stuck in the Shire for this season.
uh,
Oh, man, you are. Well, buddy, until then, keep it secret, keep it safe.
did you get to see our inspired screenshot from your post?
Oh, yes, I mentioned that. Use that Caglione pose. It was great. It worked out awesome. I think. Yeah, I've still got it.
Oh, geez.
Whoops. There we go.
There it is.
It's awesome. All right, let's get this back on here.
Everybody just be happy I didn't make you listen to the song again.
Yeah, no. Well, it wasn't a song, first off.
Far.
It was a
Oh, TK's
ballad, an intro. Yeah, TK's a pharmacist. So apparently in the Shire it is a song. A ballad and a song are much two in the same.
Perfect.
It strikes great fear in me.
Yeah, TK. I started working at a pharmacy because I wanted to be a pharmacist. I worked there for about 2 weeks and went, nope, don't want to be a pharmacist, and then stuck around for another decade.
Yeah.
In fairness, I was
another 14 years.
Well, 10 of those years I was a store manager, so I still had my tech license, so I still helped back there.
Yep. So, and you went from working in a pharmacy to working in HR.
Yeah. All right. Nothing here.
Oh, our picks.
So all be original picks. So I don't have enough web. Pretty low on web.
Ah, gosh, dang it. Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Suck it, B.
I've actually taken, and I have so little Netto, but I've actually taken Netto with freaking Ellie before. Okay, who have I not taken? I've not taken Woo. There we go. Yeah, he's very similar to Webb.
Yeah, you definitely went the right route, TK. I started at like a family home pharmacy and a compounding pharmacy, and then I went retail, and it's just awful, but hospital's the way to go. You're a smart man.
Brock, who he's been on here with us too. That's what he does too. Or something like that. Do you know Brock's exact job, Duggar?
Yeah, he does more traveling, but he's more for like home health care, like does meds for like nursing homes and stuff.
Yeah, I knew it had to do with nursing homes. Okay. I really want to break your heart here, but I'm not. I'm just going to take boring Brian Reynolds.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to do it either because the ADP is stupid.
Well, then don't do it.
Because I'm a degenerate and I can't help myself.
The legend continues.
Well, if I can get him as a 4, though, then I'll still do it. I've only got a week left.
Junior SB, what's up, buddy? He says, "Is this thing gonna fill?" That's a great question. Have you noticed, Duggar, what the percent of this tournament is currently right now? I did look
a couple days ago. I'll check right now. Let's see. We are sitting at
80.
Yeah, it's going to be
80.
We need about 18,000 more people to join.
In the next, I don't think it is. Honestly, I don't think it is.
Hey, I'm here for some overlay. Give me all the overlay.
I was going to say, absolutely. I'll take it. Oh man, so I need to get me an intro song one of these days. Don't worry, one of these days we'll get something.
Looks like he's every time. So thanks for hopping on.
Oh, yep. Yes, buddy. Thanks for hopping on. I see that. I was reading down the rest of the comments. Sauron is always watching. Best Ball Alec, how's it going? He said 100% to something that we said. I missed on where that came in.
Either he's for the overlay or he thinks it's going to fill.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is about. Yep, good call. Well, either way, though, I mean, I'm happy if it fills because that's good for the future of this tournament. But at the same time, for us this year, if we have 85 or 90% fill rate and that many entries aren't in it and we still have all the same payouts, well, guess what? That's good for us.
Well, I mean, they've also shown they're not afraid to change the payout structure and the entry fee the last couple of years. Because they went from 8 to 10 to 15.
Yeah, 8 to 10 to 15. Yeah, Best Ball Alex says it's been going plus 2% each day. That's good. That's good for its rate. And then 5 outs to go. Oh, yeah, what Bryce Terang just struck out. Oh boy. Isn't this just lovely? Well, isn't that special?
Isn't that special?
Pete Crow's up now, Duggar.
Right.
We're not even going against Palencia. We're going against some pitcher named Machado. I don't even know. It's not Manny.
What?
It's not Manny. He's not out there pitching. Oh man, this is depressing. Getting shut out. It's 2-0. I mean, come on, guys. Just get someone on base for crying out loud. Pete Crow, get on base, bro. And just another little weak chopper. I mean, that's what this whole game has been filled with. Dave said earlier, this lineup has been pathetic. It has been. I mean, Venezuela, really whatever.
Boy, but I am going to pivot and get a little teammate pairing because I don't have.
Hey, well, you know what? I'll take that pivot for you, and I'll add in Eugenio as my fourth and pair him. Let's see. Do I have? I'm sure I have Eugenio paired. I do, but still, I'm happy to grab that there. Okay, Bobby Witt's up. So, Duggar, we need Bobby Witt to get on base just to have a chance. You tell me, is it going to happen?
I'm feeling a double to the gap.
Oh, come on. I hope you're right. Come on, Duggar. Luck, don't fail us now.
That's right.
I mean, theoretically, if Bobby could get on and then if Bryce could get on, we could have Judge up for a potential walk-off, which would be like the most epic thing ever. Oh, boy. 3-0, Duggar. 3-0.
I mean, I said he was going to walk. And then steal second.
All right. Andy Pajes, I think, is going to be my pick here. Yep, he is. All right, we walked. All right, but 4-pitch walk. Oh, boy. Whew.
Hey, so you're saying there's a chance?
So you're saying there's a chance. Come on, Bryce. Do something. You are elite, man. You are elite. Do not listen to your president.
We got the meme of the stick figure with a stick poking Bryce Harper. Come on, do something.
Oh, boy. My heart's a pumping. I love that this WBC has been incredible. And, man, if it could finish on one last big note. I wonder who this Machado pitcher is that's pitching right now. I'm going to search it.
It's Manny's third cousin by marriage.
Maybe. Venezuela. Andres Machado is his name. He used to be on the Nationals. He has been pitching, it looks like, in Japan since 2024. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, Bryce Harper just did it. He tied the game. Bryce Harper. Woo! He is
Hell
elite.
yeah.
Oh, we have life. Oh, against the pitcher who's been pitching in Japan, who failed out of the national system. Oh
Go
my gosh.
Machado.
Woo!
Oh, I'm happy about
epic.
that. Bryce has always been one of my favorites.
Oh, that is epic. Oh my gosh, guys.
All the
Oh,
way back to when he had salon
Bryce.
hair.
Dave says that he's Yasmani Grandal's second cousin, actually. Let's go, Junior. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, that was epic. Oh, I got to turn the sound on a little. Oh, man. We're not done yet. I knew it couldn't end this way. It could not like this. Not like this.
Not like this.
Do you get that movie reference?
Matrix.
Oh, nailed it. Good job, Duggar. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you, my friend.
Yeah.
About 60% of the time, you don't get my references every time.
Well, because that's because 40% of the time you're pulling some deep cuts there, bro.
I know, and it's usually from something you've not seen or haven't seen in 20 years, probably. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is incredible.
If you pull a movie from my Blockbuster days, I got the quote down for you.
Oh man, Bryce had an awesome bat flip too. Oh, that was epic.
So at this point in the draft,
I'm
just going to lean into it. I'm going all San Fran.
All San Fran all the time. Well, you know what? I'm going to lean in too. I literally have only taken this guy one time the entire draft season.
Grisham? Nope. Friedel? Yep.
Sorry. Excuse me. That came on quick. I couldn't get to the mute button. Oh, man. Come on, Judge. Come on, Judge. Oh, gosh, this is so good. This is the 9th, right? Not the 8th? No, this is the bottom 8th. Oh, okay. Still. Okay. Oh, okay, my pick. This is hard to pay attention to this draft. I'm freaking pumped, man. Oh, dude, how about did you hear the Chase Burns news?
I did. Opening day.
What?
Opening day starter.
No,
makes the roster. Sorry.
Okay, I was about to say, and that's actually not what I was referring. Yeah, 3 hours ago, Burns told by the Reds that he's made opening day roster. Burns is a former alum of Spell Stars, Rhett Line, and Brandon Williams. 3 of them will occupy 2 rotation spots to back each other up, and those spots are the recent. So I had literally just seen a report yesterday, which is why I was bringing it up, that said he was going to start the year in the minors. So that's immediately conflicted as of 3 hours ago, and I hadn't seen that. Okay, Judge is out, but that's okay. We are tied up. Oh, man.
Pushing pitching. I don't like pushing it this deep, but we're going to see what we can put together.
Yeah, I'm pushing it too. So my build that I'm planning for this team, Duggar, is a 7-6-7. That's easily what looks like the best type of build to go with what I've got. Let me see what you've got rocking here.
This potentially could be
1-4-5. Yeah, 1-4-5. Yeah.
I don't normally go 8-6-6, but probably going to. My infield's okay, strong at the top. I'm perfectly fine with my outfield, so we'll see. I still may go 7-7-6.
I get you, though. I think that, honestly, the way you've built this from the get-go leads you to an 8-6-6. But we'll just find out as you build the rest of this roster here. I see Dave grabbed him some Connor Griffin this round.
Which,
Dave, you got a nice
150 drafts. How many times were you willing to get him? What's your
Connor Griffin?
Yeah.
Not very much, bud. Not very much. Let's find out. 5.2%.
So
So,
apparently, I had a week where I just didn't give a shit. I'm sorry, and I drafted him a lot. I'm rocking double digits. Some of it 16%.
hey, so, 16% of Connor Griffin?
Did not know it was that high.
Oh, well. What about McGonigal or Weatherholt? Look up those. I want to know.
So Weatherhold, I've been drafting from the beginning. Not been afraid of him. Let's see. Weatherholt. Oh wait, yeah. Got to look that up a little different way. Hold on.
Well, I'll tell you mine while you're looking it up.
18%.
You got it. Okay. So I'm 18. That's good. I'm at 12.7 of Weatherholt and 7.5 of McGonigal. So
I'm at
Griffin
7.8
is
McGonagall.
7 point what?
7.8.
So we're right there together.
And McGonagall, honestly, might be the best one.
Yeah, no, I know. I forget who's been telling us that in the chat for a while. But yeah, no, 100%. Oh man, TK says 141 drafts in. TK's almost done. Glad you're using one of your final 10 drafts with us,
You gotta get
TK.
at least one. But I
Zero.
get it. Like the hype. I mean, the bat's for real. It's just he plays for the Pirates, and are they going to give him a chance to come up early? Who knows? But they did it with Skeens, so why not? With the new rule change, there is a at least there's an advantage to play your young guys now to try to get those comp picks.
Right. Oh, leadoff walk to Luis Ariz. Garrett Whitlock is in. That's not good. Leadoff walks lead to bad things. But Garrett Whitlock is a beast. Gino's coming up now. Okay, speaking of coming up, you're up. Nope, I'm up. Okay.
Who do you take? Trevor Story.
So I think that I had mentioned earlier 767. There's a chance if I went with an outfielder here, I might be able to just do a 6 outfield build. But I don't. I've been telling you I've been wanting to get more Ryan Peapot in my life, so I'm going to get me another Pepe O'Share here because that's one that I could look back and regret. And I was telling you the same thing. Like we could both look back and be like, why were we not taking Ryan Pepio more? All this, like he's been good. Like
I
all
mean,
the
I know
signs
why.
are there. He's a good pick.
It's just where he's. It's all the names around him.
I know. We've been more in on drafting these other names here. I get it. That is the case as the reason why. But I'm only at 3% Pepio. That's kind of pathetic, to be honest. What about you? Are you right? It's like super low with that as well.
1.5%.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you going to take the other giant here to close out your outfield if I leave him?
If you leave him, yeah, I'm going to.
All right. Well, I was trying to decide if I wanted to take another pitcher here,
If you want
but
to take him, take him.
no, I'm taking Marcel. I mean,
I probably think the upside's better there. But I am done at outfield.
I need to go look at my Ellie. Oh, Will Smith almost just got the pinch runner stealing the base, but he stole it. Oh, dang it. That's no good. That's no bueno. All right. Are they going to challenge it? I think he's safe. Let's see. I think he got in there. It was super close, though. Yeah, they are challenging it. Dave says that that pick was for you, Spence. Oh, did you take? Did you just grab Wilson Contreras?
No, it was before that. It was Trevor Story.
Oh, it was Trevor Story. No, nope, it was Wilson Contreras. Oh, he posted that at Trevor Story. Got you. And then
At least
backed it
somebody's
up.
paying attention to the chat.
Well, Duggar, I'm watching the game here. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a big thing right now. Might have got him on the knee, Dave says. Boy, would that be nice. He looks safe to me from what I just. Yep. Yep. Safe. Oh, all right. Okay. Back. I need to get switch my mind back over here. This draft. Okay. So I've got a 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm going to have to bulk pitching with this. I mean, this is not going to be one of my favorite teams, but I can say for sure this is a unique build. That much is for sure. Foul ball. Oh, man. Gosh, Bryce Harper, thank you. I'm still not over that. Duggar, are you there still?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I'm just, listening to you tell us the play-by-play announcements of a game instead of our draft. It's fine.
Well, you know what? Why don't you talk about the draft while I'm looking at the game? All right, I'm sorry. This is what comes with live streaming during like an amazing big final.
That's fair.
Oh no! Ah, Gino.
Oh no, what happened?
He split the gap. Double. I do love Gino, though. I know you do too. Gino is the man.
Always loved him.
And he's a great dude. I mean, he's a good leader. He's a teammate everyone loves. You see it everywhere he goes.
Don't get angry. I'm taking one. I'm gonna leave you the
don't take the one that I want. You son of a bee.
Sorry, bro. You can have the other one.
You gotta be kidding me. I hate you. With a passion.
Well, sorry.
I don't want the other one.
Well, that's your fault. That's your boy. You've been taking him all draft season.
I don't want him. I hate your guts.
I got to get more shares of him, man. I'm running out of time.
I'm pivoting to the stuff that I never do since this is a rare build. There, let Sal Stewart go to the next guy.
Dude, I'm still in single digits. I'm at 7% on McLean. I would like to get to double digits.
Well, you know what? You got a bunch of other drafts you could have done that in instead of the Cincinnati Reds one that I'm building, but that's fine. It's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
Hey, we're all still trying to win here.
Okay. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Oh, okay. What to do? Well, I'm going to go with another pick that I don't get very often and take back-to-back hurt pitchers because I have just decided I'm going to do an 8-6-6 build myself and roll with that. And that's how I'm going to build this pitching staff because I don't think that the top of the staff is good enough with Wu, Gore, and Pepio that if I don't swing big, these are my two swing bigs here that I know I'm going to have to wait a little bit on, but Rodon and Woodruff could both be back pitching within a few weeks. Rodon for sure. Woodruff, let's say he misses the first, month or two. Hopefully, I have such little Woodruff. Hopefully that he will at least work out some.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, let me go look and see exactly how little of Woodruff that I do have.
I'm pretty low.
7.1.
Actually, more than I thought for you. I'm at 3.1. I'm just not taking him.
To be honest, it's more than I thought for me too. Oh, wait. That was just in my Ellie.
Oh.
That was just paired with Ellie. So that means I had already one time taken him with Ellie. 3.7% overall. Okay. So right there. Yeah.
Shane Baz, that's only my second share. I'm not taking much of him.
Yeah, he's kind of in that same boat as Pepio, right? As far as a pitcher I could easily see us looking at. He's definitely
somebody I'll be like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, because all the signs are there that he could break out this year.
Yeah. I mean, he has the stuff. So a lot of it's been health and playing for a great team, but man, it's going to have to go through some monster lineups.
I'm at 9% Baz. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, whenever you're in that division, that's definitely something that you've got to contend with. Yep, no doubt about that. Okay.
So Cool Smurfer asked, did they mention why Mason Miller isn't in the game?
Because it's not as I don't know if they mentioned it because I didn't hear, but I heard before the game actually. They said Mason Miller is only going to come in the game if it's a save situation. That's it. Harper's given me a lot of amazing moments as a Phillies fan. He's knowing locked in when he doesn't chase the changeup. Oh man, for sure. And then Schwarber to tie it. Phillies save USA. Yeah, oh man, that was great. I can see it. Both are clutch. And I think that Schwarber, I mean, honestly, I would personally, I've told Duggar this before, if I was to choose someone to get a home run when and in a big situation, Schwarber's the guy that I would pick. I'd rather have him than anyone whenever I need a home run. Dave. Yeah, totally, bro. Jordan Walker, brah. Okay. So we're coming back around to us. Do you have anything you're looking at here so I can snipe you?
Don't you want to know? I'm in front of you, bro.
I can get you on the way back.
That's fair. All right. Please don't take.
Screw you. I'm taking him.
Don't take Brady Singer.
No, I'm taking him. You can eat it. Okay, we brought in the under. Go ahead.
I'll say, in fairness, when I took that, I kind of forgot about your Reds build. I just know you've been on McLean for a minute, so that's why I did it. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, I am kind of an asshole. So sorry, man.
I know you are, but what am I? Okay, so Duggar, Rogers is in. I think it's the underhand one. Tyler Rogers. All right, he got an infield fly. All right, we're good. Runner stays at second. Rogers was a good addition to this team. Having that submariner, really good addition to the team. Okay. Who do I want for my final outfield? No one this round.
I did the same thing you did with Rodon. I mean, Garrett Cole's getting ready to pitch this week. Like, cool. I hope he misses 6 more weeks, and then I get him the rest of the season.
Yeah, Cole. So, Rodon and Cole, we've talked about them this whole time. Let's go look up our percents of those guys. So I'm 7.5. I'm 7.5 Rodon.
Hold on, 9%. We're up in a couple picks. Wait till after the picks.
Well, I was just telling you mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I just did.
I want to listen.
9% Garrett Cole, 7.5% Rodon. That's where I'm at with those two.
Okay. Oh no, Jake Berger already went.
Oh, gotcha. See, at least someone else helped me snipe Duggar. Thank you. Whoever took Jake Berger. Jake Berger. And since I didn't get McLean, I'm going with another young upside guy right now. That's
All right.
a reach.
See, you got me because that's who I was going to go with. So you got me back.
I'll trade you.
Deal.
How about that? Let's trade.
Give me Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac. Oh, that's even a better pick, actually. Let's look up our McClanahan.
I'm at 8. Wow. A lot higher than I thought. 18%.
I'm not surprised.
Well, that's fair. I mean,
you love going risky AF all the time.
I don't care.
But sometimes it pays off, and it might pay off with Shane. 8.2. He pitched yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was yesterday. And pitched had an awesome spring start.
Rode on at 7.8. And where do you think I'm at Garrett Cole?
18.
Nope.
25.
21.9.
Oh, what could go wrong? I mean, it could be huge, right? I mean, to commit 1 out of 4 drafts, I mean, that could be huge, or 1 out of 5 drafts.
I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I took a few shares early, and then I was just off of him. But every report I get, just he's getting closer, and now he's pitching next week. So if he's already getting ready to pitch next week, again, I don't need him to start the season. I'm not drafting him as one of my starters. I'm drafting him to have him in the second half of the year. So even if he's down for 2 months and he's just getting his stuff back, good. I'm not drafting him as an ace. I'm hoping I get an ace for the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of similar to what I did a couple of years ago with Chris Sale. Like, it's been back-to-back years of less than 50 innings pitched. I drafted him as my ace, and he went on to have one of his best seasons he had in a decade.
When?
2 years ago.
There it is. Rogers got out of it. We got out of it. We're good. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th now. We're down by 1. But yes, we've got Schwarber coming up. Come on, Schwarber. Tie it up, baby. TK11 Texas pair. My bad. No, good. Thank you, TK11. He got you.
We're all good. I think Jake Berger was one of my first guys I was on because he used to be a sub like 240 pick. You had to go find him. So he was my last round pick on all of my way too earlys. I think I ended in like a 40% share clip of him.
Yep, you love you some Berger.
Well, I just love power, man. Power. I also love burgers. I'm not a skinny man.
Oh man, a good burger is literally the best.
Oh, so good.
Oh, literally the best. Oh man, I'm nervous. I wonder if they. So I heard him say before the game that they would bring Palencia in if it was a save situation. Have you ever, Duggar? I bet honestly, because he's really only was good last year, and I know that you watch very little actual games and mostly it's highlights. Have you ever seen Daniel Palencia pitch?
Yeah, he's filthy.
He is filthy. And he throws gas. He could be big trouble, and he's in. Okay, well, let's see. If we're going to beat him, this is the time.
Yeah, Junior SB, same here. I've been on Adley from the beginning, and Paredes was also another huge late guy, or early guy for me.
I was
I believe,
really big on Paredes early. I faded Paredes. I've not been on Adley this whole time. That could 100% bite me. 100% bite me not being on Adley. And Top Gun, how's it going, bud? Doing another draft. So Duggar's going to hop off here. I was going to kind of gauge interest. I am almost out of drafts. So I only have 15 left here, and I'm wanting to take my drafts, and I was wanting to stream tomorrow. So I'm not sure if I'll do another draft now because I'm going to want to do multiple more streams before this next week before the season, and I'm going to run out of dinger drafts to do. So I'm wondering if tonight's a good time just to do the one. We'll gauge that here in a little bit. Okay, it's back to me. Soler or Yaz? Soler or Yaz? I'm going to go Soler.
If I'm going hurt upside arms, I'm just going to keep the ball rolling.
What did you do? I missed it.
Kodai.
Oh yeah, why not keep that ball rolling?
But I mean, again, all the reports are he's looking good right now. As he's got velocities back. He's pitching well. Hey, I'm gonna take the chance.
Take that chance, baby. All right. Oh man.
All right.
Showed some,
I do have
sexy,
3 teammate pairings here starred for my last infielder pick.
I'm trying to talk about the sexy Venezuelan women, Duggar. Come on. You're talking about the draft.
Oh, okay.
It's my pick. Hold on.
Who's okay?
Uno momento, por favor. Okay, now go.
So I got plenty of Brennan Donovan. He would be a single teammate pairing. Aranda would be a multi-teammate pairing, but I think I'm going all in, and I think TK will be okay with this. Oh no, what's happened? Why won't it let me draft him? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's gonna get you.
Well, we're gonna find out if it won't let me draft him. So I put him in my queue. We'll see what happens. Yeah, on my screen it still says it's your pick. Okay.
Okay. You're good. You're good. So it did that thing. Well, that's where you just got to back out and go back in. At least she caught it.
Yeah. So it still lets you manipulate your queue. It just doesn't let you click draft.
I know. Isn't that so weird? It's such a weird thing. So he struck Schwarber out. By the way, we got a pinch hitter. It's Gunner now. I mean, he threw Schwarber just again. He threw him a amazing fastball, a wicked splitter that he swung right through, and then blew him away with another fastball. But you know what, bud? Chip in a chair. Let's get a runner on, and then let's walk it off. Come on. Get out of play. It's not. Gunner just popped out.
Oh, no.
Chip in a chair. Come on. We need a runner. I have the sound. I got to turn the sound on for this. This place is going nuts. Come on. It's up to Roman Anthony. Come on, Roman.
He could do it.
Oh, he could do it. You better believe. Oh, Roman could make himself a legend right now. You know what they say, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Name that movie.
What?
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
You got me.
Gotcha. Who in the chat wants to tell him? I guarantee there's some people that know that quote. It's a baseball movie. That's your hint. It's a baseball movie.
Yeah, let's go with Varsity Blues. So
the only cure for the Monday blues is Varsity Blues. And that's an Office reference. Jaws. TK11 says Jaws. Oh, no, it's The Sandlot. The Sandlot. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. It was Babe Ruth. Oh, 1 and 2, Duggar. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Miguel Cabrera's going nuts on the bench. Miggy's their hitting coach. Oh. The Cubs got a good one with Palencia. whenever I was drafting early back in November and December, he stood out whenever I was looking at StatCast and doing my closer research for Gladiators, and I took him several times, but man, it's watching him pitch right now. I wish I'd have just gone all in on this guy. He was going at a great price back in Gladiator season. Palencia was. Oh, struck him out. Venezuela, Eugenio Suarez is the king. And Palencia, just a monster. And they're going nuts. You knew that they would. I'm happy for him. Honestly, I really like those guys. I really like the Venezuela guys. Great game. Yeah, great game. And awesome job.
Made it a game.
Yeah, thank you, Bryce, for making it a game. That was good. No, this was an awesome WBC. All right, great fitting wrap up to the WBC. There it is. Okay, as we are coming to the end of this draft. All right, Duggar, who'd you just go with?
Mr. Painter.
All right, Mr. Painter. Oh, by the way, Joe Musgrove, IL. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, unfortunately I did.
I'm going to do something that literally I haven't done this is my share number one. Grant Holmes.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure I'm right. Yeah, it's my first share. So Grant Holmes he's been one of these spring rising guys because he's looked really good in the spring and he's locked in at this point for a rotation spot because of all the injuries for him. So, but last year at this time I was in on Grant Holmes and that didn't work out, did it?
It did not.
But man, he's got great hair.
Is it salon quality?
No, well, I don't know. It's what's the show? Oh gosh, it's he's got long curly hair. I'm trying to think of that. I'm blanking on it because I've not actually watched it, but I know it's a baseball show that people love. You know what I'm gonna do?
Nope.
Dustin May. There you go. That's for you and Dave.
All right. I did it the other day. Honestly, I feel like maybe we should. He looks good.
It's share number one of Dustin May. I share number one of both Grant Holmes and Dustin May. I know. That's why I did it, is because he has been.
I'm going to take the less sexy other stupid Cardinal pitcher.
Liberatore?
Yeah.
Look at us. Just back-to-back Cardinals pitching.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Guys, we've been fading this entire time, and here we are a week before. Let's draft.
Let's do it. Let's draft players from our favorite team that are going to be terrible and win 65 games. Uh-oh.
Eastbound and down.
There it is.
What, Duggar?
Jordan Walker, baby.
Oh, he's Jordan Walker. There it is. You're right. The Grant Holmes hair I was talking about, it was Eastbound and Down. Kenny Powers. That's what it was.
Kenny Powers. Yeah.
I just couldn't think of again. I watched a little bit of that back whenever it came out, but that's been a hot minute.
He couldn't find. Well, all right, Dave. Tell us the guy you wanted since you're out of picks.
Who'd you want? Yeah, I'm.
By the way, Dave, I'm going to use. Oh, yeah, that would have been a cool pick.
Oh, yeah, that would have been interesting.
He's been on fire.
I would have taken Josh. Is Josh Baez? Is he on here? That would have been also an interesting one to speculate on. Yeah, he's on here. You can draft him.
I have done that. I've done it once. By the way, Dave, I'm going to use this platform. So after all the keepers are turned in, how long do I get to choose my keepers? Just text me offline.
Because, in other words, he needs more than 5 minutes before draft time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you got to go through all the teams.
If the rosters lock 1 hour before, when do I get to pick mine? Okay, 24 hours. I'm good with that.
There it is. He doesn't even have to text you offline.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, time to go through. We're coming to the last pick here. Let's do some review of our teams.
Alrighty.
All right. So let's start with TK11 at pick 12, the sweet, sweet turn. All right, TK. He went with a 776 build. Wait a second. That was weird. It just switched over to my team. Did you see that? I was on his team and just all of a sudden just randomly switched to mine. Oh, well. Okay. He has a 776 build. Logan Gilbert, Sonny Gray, Mizorowski, Tanner Bybee, Bubba Chandler, Aaron Nola, and WBC star Luis Severino. Very interesting pick there. Also someone who I bet at the very end, this is either your first or one of your first shares. And you're at 141. Tell me, TK11, put that in there. How many shares are you at? Top Gun Duggar maxing this? Duggar, you maxing this thing?
I mean, if I could power draft for the next 2, I am on vacation next week, so
you are on vacation.
We're gonna find out, but probably not gonna max it. I'm probably gonna shoot for 100.
You're gonna have to do work just to do that, son. You're gonna have to do a lot of drafting without me. Normally, a lot of your drafts, most of your drafts, we're either on stream or we're on the phone together. Most, I know, not all.
Doing some driving. Never mind. We don't drive and I don't drive and draft. Don't
ever. He never does that. Okay. Yeah. So the 7 infielders. By the way, love that pitching. I like how you took Mizorowski and Chandler for the 2 upside swings. You've got a lot of dependable innings arms, and then the Severino. Why not? Mm-hmm. That might be number 2. He says, "Yeah, that's what I figured. That is what I figured." And then the infield, Freeman, Betts, Christian Walker, Barger, Berger, Bohm. Barger, Berger, Bohm. It's a lot of B's. Miguel Vargas, Jordan, Langford, Teoscar, Adolis, Varsho, and Austin Hayes. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Glad to see you on here.
Hayes is someone I'm not drafting much. Haven't seen that a lot. What you know that I don't know, TK?
Austin Hayes is playing every day for the White Sox, bro.
Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe that's my play from a couple years ago. Just get at bats. Sometimes you just need at bats, guys.
I mean, truthfully, you would take the occasional Benintendi at the end. There's almost no difference between Austin Hayes and Benintendi. Almost. I mean, I would argue that Hayes may be better, only Hayes has not shown as much durability and dependability as Benintendi has. But this is an awesome team. I really like the stacks.
You at bats.
There's some really nice team stacking in this. I love the power throughout. I mean, this is another great team, TK11. Big fan of that one. And then let's see what Dave put together. I know Dave has a good team too. I was noticing it as we were going through there. Dave with a 776. Hunter Brown, Max Fried, DeGrom, McClain. Okay, what?
I just like TK's comment because he's right.
Yeah, the bar is low. I should probably do this so that other people can see it since I have the comments turned off.
But you say that though. But hey, it's true though. 2 late outfielders I drafted help win. So sometimes boring is beautiful.
I mean, and it can work. Sometimes those crazy late picks you think are stupid can absolutely be the right ones. That's the luck of the draw once you get to the playoff weeks. But this is an awesome pitching staff. Mitch Keller and Brady Singer at the end are a little bland sauce on top of the first 5, which is incredible in my opinion. So I love what you did, and I think you could take a little bland down at the bottom because of that. And at least I will say this: Keller and Singer, they should be, I would say, as locked and loaded for every 5th day starters as you can get. So that much I definitely like about taking them. We talked about the weak division of the NL Central. All good reasons to add those guys on. Trey Turner, Vinny P, Connor Griffin, the teammate pairs of Story and Wilson Contreras, Jacob Wilson, and JJ Weatherholt. Very nice how you went with 7 with Connor Griffin since you might have to wait on him. Jacob Wilson is a really nice steady piece whenever you've got a couple guys that are a little more upside risky with Story and Contreras. And we know we like Weatherholt. All of us like Weatherholt. And then you have three incredible outfielders at the beginning. And then this would be, in my opinion, where this team obviously could fail. And that's if one of these outfielders doesn't work or two of them don't have good weeks at the same time. You could be really in trouble with these bottom three because DeLauder could easily be hurt. Owen Casey could get sent back down to the minors, and Jordan Walker could be batting under 100. I mean, so all those things it could.
Too far.
I'm just saying, if it goes bad, that's why.
You went to Driveline, Spence.
I do know he went to Driveline, Duggar, but this is an awesome team, Dave. Top to bottom, it's a really good team. My only criticism of it is those bottom three outfield. All right. Space Raisin, you did finish with 866.
I did. And I leaned into it.
So did I. So we're going to probably look at our two pitching staffs very similar once I go and look at mine, because I know I had those two risky ones in the middle with Rodon and Woodruff, kind of like your Cole and McClanahan. The Baz lines up with Pepio. Yeah, we'll have to go look at that. Painter kind of lines up with Max Meyer on my team. Yeah, I could see some very similar things there. But I like your pitching staff. How do you like your pitching staff for an 8-pitcher build?
I mean, I love it. So I think it's awesome. I mean, it's super, super risky. And again, it's either going to work or it's not. That's why I'm leaning in and going 8 versus 7. I just need it to work until Garrett Cole is Garrett Cole. And if Garrett Cole's not Garrett Cole, then this team is not meant to be.
And if McClanahan is McClanahan,
McClanahan, I don't even need Garrett Cole.
If you've got a stud Cole McClanahan with Logan Webb, then whatever any of these other guys do is just gravy. And then you've got a really nice stacked team. I makes me sick. I even gave you Caglione on this team. You son of a... even gave you Caglione. All right. Junior can't... It's really good. Should I even say anything? It's really good. I'm just disgusted by it.
Well, don't skip me, bro. I want the same Spence love that all these other teams get.
One of these things is not like the other with Matt McLean and then a bunch of Rays and Giants. There it is. And Jack Caglione. No, you got a good team, bro. I mean, I like the outfield a lot. I mean, honestly, your outfield is really good. It's a perfect 6 outfielders. You've got all of the Giants that matter. Why your team could not work is because it's the Giants and their offense could just be bad.
Yeah, sure.
But if the Giants' offense is good, I mean, you literally have 6? They're 1 through 6.
I do.
Basically.
Yeah. I told you I was leaning in.
I mean, yeah, basically you did. You probably could have even taken, instead of Liberatore, you could have just leaned in with the 7-pitcher build and gone Bryce Eldridge. And upon looking at this, maybe you should have done that.
I did think about it, but just because I had a little bit too much risky pitching, I wanted that one little extra person.
And you got Junior. So, no, good team. The pitching will probably screw you, but it also could win it all for you. It's one of those things. That's the Duggar way.
All of my teams work.
And this one is going to be very similar for me, almost identical from the pitching. Like, look at this. Brian Wu lines up with Logan Webb. Almost all of these plays line up together with your team. 2 guys that I think at the end, I don't take much. I mean, really, I don't. I obviously do not like my pitching staff. Like, whenever it's mostly names that I don't draft very often.
The best part is you don't like it. That's what I would build. So I'm good with it.
But that's the thing. This is draft number 135. I need to have some drafts where I do things that make me uncomfortable. Just plain and simple. Because I do not expect to be right. I expect to be wrong more than right. That's just how it is. And then as far as infield, this was that heavy field, which could have been better. Um, my
I do love
outfield.
it. I do love it.
I do love the infield. Yeah, I am a really big fan of this infield. If McGonagall hits, this infield could crush. This infield should also be my utility spot for this team. It should feed my utility. That's something that I don't know if you think about very often, as far as, or if you just sort of just let it go and you think primarily about the three of each that have to fit in. But if you take
Well,
four heavy infield, that's
so
probably
heavy 6 outfielder builds because I just need 3 of them to matter, and then I let my infield factor in for that utility spot.
yeah. And for my outfield, I mean, it's interesting, right? Like I've got a little teammate pair with Reynolds and Ozuna. I don't ever take Friedel, but he fit with the Cincinnati thing I was trying to do. And then Soderstrom, Brian Reynolds is also, again, I don't take him very often, but Reynolds, Andy Pajes, and Friedel, these are very, very rare Spence picks. Whereas Soderstrom, I enjoy taking. He paired with Kurtz. Although I did that by accident. Ozuna and Soler, nice. I like taking the power bats like that at the end. And I've been wanting to get more Soler. I was going to look this up during the draft. Let me see. I'm 5.2% Soler. Who was the other one I was looking against? Was it Yaz?
Yeah.
4.5%. So I have slightly more Soler, but they're about the same. But yeah, so that's the deal. That's the deal there. So overall, I don't think there was anyone else in the stream in this. I think that was it. But all right. Well, there we go. Draft number 135 in the books.
Well, always pleasure hopping on. This is always fun. I love the interaction with you guys in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everyone,
Watching
for being
two
in the
guys
chat.
who don't know what the hell we're doing.
But, yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out along the way. Well, Duggar, thank you, bud.
Absolutely.
You go get some rest.
Yep, got to get up early for my long day in the corporate world. So you guys have fun. I'm out.
All right, sounds good. See you, buddy.
See ya.
Okay, so for the rest of you guys that are still in here watching, I need to go use the bathroom because I've almost finished my coffee. So while I'm doing that, if you want to jump in another draft, if we have 5 people put in the chat that they want to do another draft and we're going to have half the league fill it, then I'll jump in and do another one once I get back here from using the bathroom. So give me just a second and I'll be right back and we'll see. If not, we're going to call it for tonight and I'm going to jump back on and draft again tomorrow with you guys. But give me just a minute here. Okay. All right, let's check it out here. Bjorn's here. He says, I joined. Top Gun. Yep, that's 2. Looks like that's a no-go. Bjorn and Top Gun, are you guys still here? Are you guys still here? I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I want to do another draft. I really do. I'm honestly, I want to still keep doing these streams though with you guys over this next week, and I'm really afraid that I'm going to run out of entries. Yeah, you're still here, Top Gun. You know what? Screw it. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and jump in with you guys. Let's jump in and see where we're at. I'm going to hit enter. 2 more to start. Let's do it, boys. Bjorn and Top Gun. It was perfect just for us. 2 more. Let's do it. 1 more. I hope you guys both got in this. Draft starts soon. I hope you guys both are in here. Bjorn's in here. Top Gun, Burnsy. All right. We did it. We did it. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. Let me get that pulled up. We'll do this. Oh, look at this. And I got the 1-1. Look at that. The draft god said, there you go. You did 1 more. We'll give you another Ohtani team. I'll take it. And then let's see what pick you guys got here. Let me get the board pulled up here. Top Gun. Oh, Top Gun, you missed it. Oh, gosh dang it. I thought you were Burnsy. Burnsy, you're in here, aren't you? What's your handle again? I know that I've seen you in here with us plenty of times. Top Gun, I'm sorry, brother. That stinks. You've been sitting here waiting. Well, buddy, hopefully next time. Bjorn, I'm glad that you're able to jump in here with me, add in another Shohei. So this will now be draft number 136. Nope, I'm Top Gun 31 on there. Okay, so I'll know for sure whenever I see you on there because it'll say Top Gun. Oh man, I'm sorry. That stinks. There was 2 more. It was perfect. It was like meant to be, and it didn't happen. Yep. Hey, I'm not worried about my time. I'm sitting here chilling. I'm off work tomorrow. Like I said, it's all about. I would sit and do a multiple drafts with you guys if I had more entries to do. But again, I'm down to what I guess this will be 14 remaining entries after this. Let me go back to track and remind myself. Yeah, 135 now completed. So this is 136. So yeah, 14 more after this. And there's 8 days. But next week on Wednesday, I'm going to Duggar's. And that's the day before. I think the first game is that night. I'm pretty sure there's a game next Wednesday night. Let me go look that up. Oh, I just realized too, I don't have, let's get the draft board up here. Yep, let's get that. 2 a day get you there. Yep, that's 2 a day will get me there. And I think there is a game Wednesday night though. Let's see. MLB schedule first game 2026. Yeah, there is Wednesday night. It's a streaming on Netflix. How about the first game of the baseball season being the Yankees and the Giants on a Wednesday night on Netflix? Huh. Well, I did not know that. You learn something new every day. But Yankees and Giants, that'll be fun. That'll be a good game to start the season. Oh, thanks to the Dodgers Japan. Last year it was a Dodgers Japan game. Yeah, this year there was no Japan game because of the WBC. I know I had seen them talk about that. That's why there was no foreign game this year to start the season. All right, so let's follow along with this draft room here. So let's see if anything strange or rare is happening. And I'm going to definitely go pull up my Ohtani shares, look at my portfolio, and pair along with Ohtani as we go. But instead of doing something that I've not done very often, I might try to just do like my favorite Otani plays, and just add to that with this team. We'll see. Because again, now I've been trying to diversify, but really in these final 15, I'm wondering if maybe I should just try to draft the best teams, period. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Like getting the Acuna at 5. Me too. Last night on the stream, I did a draft champions over on NFBC, and I got pick 5, and I took Acuna in that. And in here, Acuna almost always goes at 4. It's very rare to get him at 5. Thankfully you got the Bobby Witt drafter go right before you there. So I agree. That's a nice rare share. Let's see who you pair with him, Bjorn. And I know that Burnsy73 has been in these streams with us. I can't remember your handle over here on YouTube, but if you're in here, go ahead and say something and remind me, bud. Remind me so that I know what I'm looking for here. Either way, at the end, we'll review your team along with mine and Bjorn's. Gunner, I like the pick there with Gunner. Very nice. Acuna and Gunner sounds pretty sexy. Okay, now that we're looking almost here to me, and if I'm going to do what I just said and take the guys who I pair the most, it would be honestly Skeens and Crochet, but I don't normally take them together. I'm sure I normally have them separate, and it's not super rare, but it's kind of rare nowadays, so I'm going to do it. We'll go back-to-back Skeens, Crochet. This will probably be a 6-pitcher build, or if it is 7, I'll end up probably pushing several to the end. But this is most likely going to make it a 6-pitcher build. And that does stick with exactly what I said, and I may just continue this theme of each round taking the people that I have paired with Otani the most instead of the least, or flat out never, like I've been trying to do. There he is, Snowblind Comics. That's where it is. Burnsy, there you are, bud. Glad to have you in here. And then Dave, what's the site for player drafted? You know what? I will drop it in a link to it in the chat here. But I'm pretty sure if you just go to fantasy.vip, that'll get you there. But let me go ahead and copy and paste that into the chat for you here. So this, just to show you guys, so this is it. This is what I've been talking about, and I know I've shown this a lot, but here's where my Skeens and Crochet were. Oh, you can't see. I just clicked on the thing here and saw. There we go. So you see Skeens and Crochet. That's where I could have taken Duran too. He has the same, but I mean, pairing those pitchers together seemed like the best way to go. And then the way that ADP is now, it's actually interesting that I have no Nemo with him. You see, of course, Teoscar, and you know how much I love Buxton. I could foresee potentially those being the 2 picks. We'll see how it falls. And if it doesn't fall that way, then who cares? We'll mix it up. But according to, if I stick with the plan, that would be the next 2 picks. All right. And then, yeah, Burnsy's got Rodriguez, Roman Anthony, and Lindor. I like that. I was able to get Lindor as in the 4th round of the last one, pushing it. So that was pretty cool. Well, there went Buxton. So much for that. You don't normally see him go on this end of the draft board. Don't know if it was because I called it out or just the pure luck of the draw, but that's perfectly fine. Buxton is a good pick there to add with this guy's team with Vlad Jr. and Jordan. I like that. That's a rare turn of Vlad Jr. and Jordan. You don't see that a lot. And then Springer was a pair piece. And then Buxton, probably just someone like me who just loves Buxton. All right, Burns, let's see what you can add on with your group here. There goes Riley Green. Riley Green, someone that I could look back on and wish that I had more shares of. I was drafting him a lot early. Whenever I did my video reviewing my first 50 drafts, I know I took a lot of Riley Green, but I ended up fading him over the last 100 that I've been doing to an extent, not fully, but a good amount. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go over here to players. I'm going to go to Dinger, Riley Green, and then here's the timeline. So yeah, I took him several times here right out of the gates, right at the beginning of January. More shares here at the beginning of January and February. Then basically almost a full month, or was it exactly? No, February 3rd to March 6th. So I went just over a month without drafting Riley Green. And then I took him again back on yesterday. I took him yesterday in an early morning draft that I did. 7:36 a.m. I see. I love how it even shows you the time on here. All right, back to our room. Oh, I'm up. Sorry, guys. Very sorry about the sneeze. I wish I could have got to the mute button quicker. Okay, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do here, and it just makes way too much sense to not do. Let's real quick go back to the board. Ohtani. Okay, I'm starred. Yep, 100%. So since Buxton didn't fall, I'm going with the teammate pairs. Again, this is what a lot of people will do, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because we're going to draft probably one of my chalkiest Ohtani teams. And I'm good with that because I've not focused on that. I've not really tried to focus on drafting a team the chalkiest way that I could, but it sure is what I've done to start this team. All right. Bjorn, I like your Ian Happ pick there. Austin Riley's a good fall teammate pair with Acuna. So this is a really nice start with the 3 outfielders and 2 infield. Burns got him Bellinger, and then now he's getting ready to come back up again. I see Sanchez and Hunter Brown. So there's another 2-pitcher start. These are the only other owner that's taken 2 so far. Manny Machado, very solid pick. Very good pick of Machado. He's one of my favorite 5th-round picks of the Dinger contest. O'Neal Cruz is someone I've been trying to get more of recently. I've wanted to bring my shares up to around 10%. I wonder if I've done that. Let me go check. Let's see where I've got my O'Neal Cruz shares up to. O'Neal Cruz. 12. All right. Sweet. Here it is right here. 12.7%. That's awesome. Because I was at like 7 or 8% not long ago. See, and I was around the 8% for Caglione. I've got him up to 15.7. This was right around the time of me doing my 100 shares review. So in the 35 drafts I've done, I've been able to increase their share percentage quite a bit by focusing on adding those names in. Okay, back to our draft. So we've made the turn. The guy at the turn went with Neto and Trout. That's super interesting. I like what he's building here. This is a fun team down on this end of the draft. Let me see if I missed any comments. Bjorn says, confession, I messed up using the star method last night. I now have a first-round JJ Weatherholt. Oh, no. Your draft didn't get thrown out, did it? Oh, man. I like the 10 p.m. live stream, though. I usually get off work between 10:30 to 11. Are you Eastern time zone then, I'm assuming, buddy? Since you said 10 p.m. live stream, I'm assuming it's 9 p.m. for me in Central. But 100%, this is normally the time I like to go on. And this is exactly why I like to do it at this time, because I'm trying to think of people that are on the East Coast. Yep, Eastern time zone. Versus the 2 hours west for the people on the West Coast, because it starts at 7 o'clock their time. But at least for them, maybe they were off work already. Hopefully, I could start a little later. I could start at 10 p.m. my time. I mean, I'm a late night guy, so I'm up late almost every night, even whenever I'm up early. And I usually get up for work around 7:30 in the morning is about my norm. And then Dave says, I'm trying to figure out how to input my team and realize that Underdog has an exposure option too. Okay, Dave. So let me make my picks here, and then I'm going to show you on the stream here, and anyone else that wants to know how to do this with your team, how to upload your shares. But I didn't know that you didn't know that Underdog has an exposure option too, because yeah, that's the general way to look at it. This exposure website is for your computer, and it's all about just getting the full breakdown. Okay, back to my pick. This is the 6-7 turn. All right. I'm going with my most popular picks here. The guys who I take the most with him. The first one is going to be Chris Sale. Who is the second one going to be? I'm reviewing this here, trying to decide. It looks to me like the next highest shared guy I need to take is to move down a little bit and go grab Joe Adele. That's what we're going to do. This is chalky for me right now is Joe Adele and Chris Sale. All right. We are cooking now. Okay, Dave, let me show you and anyone else how to do this. Let me pull this tab up. So if you go to drafts on your computer and you go to complete it on your computer, you can still see the exposures here on your phone like this. But this is something that you don't have on your phone, I don't believe. Do you have the email? Actually, let me see. I could be wrong. No, it looks like on your phone or on the app, it does not give you the option of email exposure CSV. But this is how you do it right here on your computer. You click email exposure CSV. That sends it to your email address. And then, so then basically once you go to your email, you'll see it like this. So then you go in and you'll click download your exposure here. Once you click that, then it throws it in your downloaded folder on your computer. Once you've done that, then you go over to the exposure tool. You go to My Data, upload CSV. And then when you do that, you can click your downloads folder and it will be the thing right at the very top. And then that's it. Then boom, it's there. And then immediately all of your information is inputted. Now, if you have done any of the way too earlys, which I know you haven't, Dave, or if you've done any of the eliminator slate, you can download CSVs for each of those. They're all different files. But that's how you do it. It's real simple and easy on your computer. Let's move this back over here to my Otani teams and go get ready for when we come around again. And meanwhile, let's go put the draft board back up here. Okay, so let's see who we've taken. So Bjorn, you grab Max Fried this time. I like that pick. And Burnsy, I see you got Ben Rice. Couple of Yankees. Ben Rice pairs with Bellinger. Like that teammate pair. Fading pitcher so far. You got your first pitcher, Bjorn, with Fried. Yeah, I really like this start here for you, both you two guys. I see Michael Harris is the teammate pair. I missed that before. That's your third Brave. This guy who's B. Butzer, who's at pick 12, I really like this team that he's building a lot too. Luzardo and Marcy here. Luzardo as his first. We'll see how he fills out his pitching staff, of course. But I'm a big Marcy drafter. You know, Trout's one of my Trout and Buxton and Springer. This guy's drafting some of my highest drafted people here. Jordan being the exception. Okay, so we're coming back around. Let's see what you do, Burnsy. Added Bo Bichette. That gives you a teammate pair with Lindor. I'm sure you're not too much worried about stacks, but it is always nice whenever they come together. So you've got a 4-4 build going, 0-4-4. All right, and Bjorn, let's see what you do here. While you are making your picks, let me go look at my exposure tool and get my next 2 picks ready so that I don't have to sit and wait for them to be autoed. This is the 8-9 turn. Oh, I don't want to look at who I've paired with Otani. I just want to look at who I've drafted the most. Son of a beast thing. Who just did it to me? Was it one of you guys? Bjorn, it was you. You're stopping my chalk team, bro. Trying to chalk this thing out. Barshow has to be on a chalk build. That's okay. It's no problem at all. We'll just push outfield and we'll do it a different way. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So who else are some of my favorite picks here? Let's go down just a little bit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this is going to be a super fun pitching staff that I'm about to build. It's definitely going to be a 6-pitcher build because I'm going to now go add 2 of my favorite pitchers and Nolan McLean and Yuri Perez to this sick group of pitchers that I've got already going here. And now I've got 5 monsters, Skeens, Crochet, Sale, Nolan McLean, and Yuri, with still a pretty strong offensive start, even though it's only a 1-3. But I only need to take 1 more pitcher the rest of this. And if I wanted to, I could roll with it, but I'm not going to roll with it. I'm going to still take a 6th. It's risky enough not taking a 7th. I mean, the main reason why I always take a 7th is because it's just good strategy. Michael Busch is a great pick there, Bjorn. Love the Michael Busch pick. I drafted him last night. I got both Varsho and Busch on my DC last night that I drafted. All right, coming back up to you, Burnsy. Let's see if you dip into pitcher, if you keep the hitters rolling. Be real interested to see how you build this team out. I also drafted Langoliers last night. He's one of my highest drafted people. I love him. Yep, jumping into pitcher with Kyle Bradish. Good job. Good pick. I like Bradish leading the staff off because Bradish has ace potential. So by waiting until pick 104 to get a guy who still could be as good as probably, I would say Kyle Bradish upside is probably right around here, like Wu Cease. That's where I would put his upside, and that's round 6. And you got that in round 9. Very nice. All right, there goes Wild Bill. Trent Grisham, as we are coming to the guy at the turn. Let me go see if I've missed anything in the comments from you guys. Yeah, you did. You did. It's all right. No problem. Like I said, I don't mind if I get, and then if I get sniped, 11 p.m. start would be sweet for me. So I will definitely do some eventually, buddy. I promise you. Top Gun, if you're still in here, do you draft football? Answer me. Are you a football drafter here on Underdog? Because if so, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of football drafts here coming up very soon. And I'll do some late night football drafts for me. I mean, I might sit and draft 3 or 4. I might do some, who knows what I'll do with football drafts. There's no telling because I sit and draft football teams all the time during the year. Yeah, it's at over 300. Well, then, buddy, you'll for sure be able to jump on and do some football drafts with me on here late. I think most of the time it'll stay the 9 p.m. start time, simply because of people that are it's kind of perfect. I don't like Duggar, for instance. He's an East Coaster as well. So for him, if that's why doing 2 drafts for him is he doesn't usually like to stay up that late. I did my solo shot the other day, got 1-1 with Judge, excited for that. Tell me, Burnsy, let us know, how did that team work out? I mean, if you don't care to talk about it, I am so interested. I think I may, I'm going to jump on and stream tomorrow. I may try to do mine tomorrow. I've been saving it. I might see if the solo shot fills, and if so, I'll just jump on and stream it. Underdog has so many contests. I know. Like, here's the way that I draft football. Bobby, I know you're not a big football drafter, but I'll be glad to have you on here talking with us, rooting us on, because you are the water boy. And football, here's the way I generally draft every year. I'm all in baseball from end of the baseball season, starting in November, all in baseball drafting mindset while I'm finishing out the football year that I'm playing. And then I do not get into football. I kind of take the month of April off from drafting. Usually I don't do the way too earlys. I've stayed away from the way too early drafting. I like to draft once I know who it goes in the NFL draft. But this year will be different. Pause that real quick. I am up. Okay. Favorite pick time. All right. Trying to decide. Yep. I know what I'm doing. We're going to double tap outfield, and we're going to go with Dalen Lyle and Wilyer Abreu. Really like that. I am sitting at, let's see, percent-wise. This was the 10-11. Dalen Lyle, where are you at, Dalen? 7.3%. I actually thought I had more than that, to be honest with you. And then the other one I took was Wilyer, 11.4%. Glad to add some more of them in here. I'm also looking forward to using this exposures tool with football. Never done that. Decided not to stack Judge to be different. Went with a KC stack. Vinny, Garcia, Cags. Oh, bro. Oh, well, I absolutely adore that. Love that so much. And to do that with Judge when you know a lot of other people that are going to try to stack, and in the solo shot, people can't do crazy things, but you know that a lot of Judge drafters, every draft is going to have a Judge drafter, and a lot of them are going to want to pair Yankees with him just naturally. All of us, it's like in football, if you draft Jamar Chase, you can almost guarantee that drafter is going to be looking at Burrow. Last year, it was if you took Chase, then you had the Chase Brown, T. Higgins thing to look at the 2-3 swing, and then Burrow would go in round 5 to 6 last year. I think maybe he moved up to 4. I think he was pretty much like a round 5 guy last year. It was 2 years ago that Burrow was moving up into like the 3-4 area, if I remember right. I think there was some teams that I drafted 2 years ago of like Burrow, Higgins, and Chase like to start it. But that's my point being is this is people's mindset. A lot of us draft on here all the time. We think about stacking because it's just sort of a natural way to build a team. But yeah, so Topkin says, I do a bunch of small football contests so I can practice and get warmed up. Yes, I want to continue what I was saying. So I normally don't draft at all until football, the actual NFL draft. And then Underdog, after the NFL draft, that's when they release their tournaments for the year, like the main tournaments where they'll start the Best Ball Mania, but they'll also release the first pup tournament. That's $5. And then they'll probably have a $3 tournament too, like a Chihuahua or something like that. And those are what I do too. I normally live in the $3-5 range. That's why I draft so much too. I draft a ton of football teams, so I'm not spending high dollars. I'm not doing the millionaires a lot. How I did it last year was I did my first millionaire on May 31st, my second millionaire on June 30th, my third millionaire on July 31st. And then in August, I started doing like one for the first 2 weeks each week. And then I got my baseball money deposited in my account. And for the final like 2 or 3 weeks before football season started, I did a bunch. I ended up finishing with like 25 or 26 millionaire teams, which was the most I had ever done up to that point. But in the past, I've maxed out puppy contests. Probably not. You have to go crazy. They fill so fast in football. that you have, and I like to just do fast drafts. I'm not a slow draft guy. So in football, because the tournaments are just so you have to just draft like crazy to try to max fill these things. So I'm not going to be trying to max fill football contests. I don't do that anymore. I've done it in the past. I try to just focus on good teams, building good lineups. Speaking of that, we are coming back to my pick here. And then I'm going to look and see what you guys have done in just a second. All right, to the exposure tool. This is the 12-13. That's a for sure. Got my first one starred just in case I get autoed that. And there's my second one. All right, so I'm going to add into my infield because this is going to be a heavy infield later. I'm going to go ahead and grab Wilson Contreras, 19.2%. I would have taken Bubba Chandler, who's 22.8, and finished my pitching, but he's gone. I could take Nick Lodolo, who's 13.7, and finish my pitching that way. But I'm not going to take the gamble that this guy doesn't make back around to me after Duggar sniping me last draft, and I'm going to add Matt McClain, who I'm a huge fan of, and I want to get more shares. Let's see, Matt McClain. I say I want to get more, like I don't have a lot. I have 15%. I've loved Matt McClain this entire time. I'm a big Matt McClain fan, but now that he's killing it in the spring, I would love if my percent was even a little bit higher. And I don't care to reach one round. According to ADP, he wouldn't have made it to my next round anyway. So this was the time to do it. Again, based off of how these have gone. But I'm still reeling off of that snipe of Duggar in that last draft. I'm going to give him crap about that for a while. It's okay, though. I mean, I really don't care. I don't do any early ones. Yeah, like I said, same here. Because in the same way, I don't gamble. I'm the same. I gamble enough. I don't need guesses who's getting drafted where or who signed where. Exactly, Top Gun. These are my thoughts to a T. Burnsy, who else did you add on your solo shot? Interested to know, man. Inquiring minds. What pitchers did you get? How was your build? What build did you do? You could just type in your whole team. I'd like to know it. Last year, I waited until the day before the season to do my solo shot. And as a result, I was so hyped on these preseason guys, like how I'm drafting, some like Matt McClain. It's a great example. Hyped preseason guy in the last week to two where his stock just shoots up. That makes you overdraft and overreach, like what I just did on this team. Last year, I did it with, I'm trying to remember. I know for sure. I remember on my solo shot last year, I drafted Grant Holmes. Oh, Christian Campbell. I drafted Christian Campbell on my solo shot last year because, again, I waited till right before the season. Everything was Christian Campbell. He was starting. He's crushing spring. He's going to be a stud. And then, of course, that lasted for all of about a week, maybe 2 weeks before that crashed and burned. Isn't it nuts that Christian Campbell is not even projected to start now? It's just crazy how these things work. I did end up with Cal Raleigh on my solo shot last year, which is nice, but it didn't make up for it. There was others. Like I remember I took Clay Holmes to Top Gun. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, my friend. 24%. Matt McClain over 70 drafts. That's awesome. Hunter Green went 147. Cheers. All right. We'll take it. We will take it. Oh, I got to tell you a brutal thing that happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, I usually I get to work about an hour early before I open my store. And while I was getting things ready, I figured I'm going to jump in and see if there was an eliminator tournament, and those are the $50 eliminator tournaments. And I've only done one. I'd only done one, and I was like, I'm going to look and see, because every time I've clicked to join one, there's been like 7 or 8 people, and they just don't fill. But it was in the 8 o'clock hour in the morning. I clicked, and it filled. And so I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do this. it bled into whenever I opened my store, and I had a customer come in right whenever I opened, and I wasn't looking at my phone for just a round. It was only a round. It was just one customer early. It was around this time of the draft, like around 14 or 15. And in my $50 eliminator, I got profarred. Oh, I was like, I looked and I'm like, oh, gut punch, of course. And I wasn't even, I shouldn't have even clicked to join. And I didn't expect it to just immediately fill. It is what it is. But that sucked because I only have 2 of those. I'm probably only going to do 1 or 2 more at the most. Okay. So this is a for sure pick. I know one of mine for sure. I got him starred. The second one is not for sure yet, but because I'm gonna go chalk, it is for sure. Because I'm trying to draft the chalkiest team that I can with this one. Whenever I say that chalky, I mean for me of my own. I'm gonna go with Glass now. That's not super chalky, but Okamoto, who is my most drafted infielder. This is going to be a heavy infield build because I'm not going to have a great infield. So I'm going to try to bulk the infield and hope that that can work. That's how we're going to draft this team. When I say, I mean 7. I mean, I'm not going to take 8 personally. I'm just going to wait. There went. So team 3, Tricky, just got profiled. That was the same one that went green. I wonder, did he click that? Are we on is this an auto? Is this like an autopilot situation here? That's probably what it is, most likely. All right, let's go back over here to the chat, see what I've missed here. I think I missed something else here earlier. Let's see. Okay. First year diving into baseball, so not going crazy like football. Well, you know what? This is a good building year. And, next year I have been building. This is my first year, I would say, going crazy, even though I say this, and I mean, I'm crazy anyway. I drafted 100 dingers last year. So really last year was the first year that I guess I kind of went crazy on baseball on here. But this is the first year that I've maxed out. And I've maxed out multiple tournaments. I maxed out the way too early tournament, that 150. I've maxed out all the bunts, which are 20 entry tournaments. I'm going to be maxing out the dinger here at 150. I did 40 of each of the eliminators. This is all because I did very well in football this year, and I'm reinvesting that football money. Not all of it. I've still got some for football here, but Snowblind Comics, here we go. Hunter Brown, Gavin Williams, Sheehan, Imai, Horton, Burrows, Bello. Awesome, bro. Love that pitching staff. You went Brown early. You waited and you got Gavin Williams, and that's a good, solid middle rounder. Sheehan you got later, and Imai, and you went with the 7 pitchers. Super nice. I love that. Love that. And then Vinny Garcia, Bush, Story, William, Contreras, Barger, Berger. Oh, your solo shot's so sweet. Big fan of that team, dude. Big fan. And then your outfield. Let's hear your outfield next. Okay. You guys have been making some picks. Let me see what I've missed. Let's start here with Bjorn. So since the last time I called you out, that was Bush. You have taken Gavin Williams, Sandy Alcantara, Bybee, teammate pair there with Gavin, Nico Horner, Ranger Suarez, Jacob Wilson. Oh, very nice, dude. I really like what you've done. 1, 2. So you've got a 5-5-5. This is a very nice build. Big fan of it. And good pitching crew. All right, let's go take a look at Bernsey. So Bernsey, since you took Bradish, you went with Mizorowski and Schlittler, swing big. I know after waiting at pitcher, you've got 6 now, I see. Trevor Story, I'm a big fan of Trevor Story. That you've got a 6-5-5 build. You just added Moniak. But then these Rogers, Woodruff, and Sheehan, I just took Woodruff on the last draft to just take a gamble at him. I think Rogers is a very good pick. Sheehan is probably one of, if not one of the best late picks that you can take here. I've talked about this over on NFBC. He goes so much higher. The prices are vastly different in his value at starting pitcher over there versus here. Over there, he's like starting pitcher. It's probably like 20 something, maybe starting pitcher 30 at the latest. And here it's obviously much later than that. Okay, so I have a 6-4-5 build. I still want to take one more outfielder. I'm done at. I'll probably take two more outfielders, honestly. I'll probably wait and do that towards the end here, but let's just see. Okay. Well, because I am wanting to again draft one of my chalkier teams for my own exposures, let me go confirm this here. Yeah, I draft a lot of Stanton. One could argue too much, but I'm going to do it again and take Stanton, and then I'm going to grab Mr. Jake Berger, who was on, as we just talked about, Snowblind Comics was on his solo shot. Curiosity killed the cat. All right, that outfield was Judge, PCA, Duran, Buxton, Cags, Abreu. Oh, right here, buddy. Right here. That's an amazing solo shot team. Big fan of it. I'm glad they do small contests, like I said, to practice and get in the mindset. 100%. Me too. Baseball does have some cheaper contests as well. The problem is they fill real quick. They don't last. They're not big. You know, like a lot of the cheaper contests over with the football, you might have 100,000 or more people in a cheap contest. Baseball, it's not that way. There's just not enough of us that draft over here. Hopefully it will continue as we go. But just in general, fantasy football is just so much more easier for people to consume and such a more popular product than baseball. And again, I adore drafting football teams, but I've talked about I'm not. It's so weird. I'm such a weird guy in the sense that I watch football every week, every Sunday. I watch Red Zone all day. I watch the main primetime games. I am huge into fantasy football. I'm in like 12 or 13 different home leagues and dynasty leagues. I draft hundreds of best ball teams every year. I really am into football, but I really don't like the NFL. Like it's weird. It's weird. Like if I wasn't into fantasy, I wouldn't watch the NFL. It's that simple. I don't have a favorite team. I don't have a favorite player now that Drew Brees is retired. My favorite player was always Drew Brees. And so I was a Saints fan because of that. But that's just how I am. Whereas, like, even if I didn't play fantasy, I would still watch baseball because I love baseball. I've always loved watching baseball. Yeah, dude. Baseball is so much more fun. It is. It just is. Because baseball, you have to think. Baseball is so much harder. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to talk about all summer. We're going to talk about different football player takes, strategies, build types. We're going to talk about it to our heart extent for months. We're going to be talking about football. But the truth is, any football team, anyone's kid that you hand your phone to could randomly follow along and click names and draft a winning football team because football can be that random. That will not happen in baseball. If you don't know what you're doing, you can't stumble into winning a baseball team. You can get lucky. Of course, we all have to get lucky. Luck's going to come into it. But baseball takes more skill. Baseball is my favorite sport. Huge Reds fan. Well, buddy, I love that. I've been to Cincinnati one time. I'm a Cardinals fan in baseball, but I like the Reds. I used to have back in the 90s, one of my favorite hats that I had because I thought it was just so cool. It was so unique. Was that 90s Cincinnati Reds hat? Because I used to, whenever I was a kid, I used to collect like the fitted hats, and I had a bunch. I wish I still had them. One of the first ones that I ever had was I went and visited my grandparents down in Miami. This was in 93, right after the Marlins became, I don't even think the Marlins had actually played yet. It was, but like their merchandise was being sold. and I got one of the original like light teal Marlins hats. I think that was my first ever fitted hat. And then I started asking for them for gifts, and I started collecting fitted hats. And I had this Reds fitted hat with the white hat with the red stripes and the red bill. It was such a fun hat. I wish I still had that one. But I was about to say I've been to Cincinnati twice. So I went to Cincinnati with Duggar because Duggar lives in Louisville, so it's only about an hour or hour and a half, something like that, from Cincinnati. And me and him went 2 years ago and saw the Cardinals play there. Got to see Spencer Steer hit a homer that night, and Ellie, both of them homered that night. But my first Cincinnati Reds game that I went to was whenever, I'm trying to remember the exact year. I want to say it was 04. They had whenever they had built the new stadium. Okay, my pick's up. My pick is up. Let's get back into this. Oh, one is easy. One of my picks is super easy. Let's see if the second one is super easy. Yeah, it's going to be, because I'm just going to go ahead and add some more power and go with Soler and Max Muncy. But I'm assuming you've probably been to a bunch of Reds games yourself. But I went to this one, and Junior was on the Reds at the time, and they were playing the Giants, and I got to see Barry Bonds there, and I got to see Bonds homer. I got to see Andres Galarraga homer. He was on the Giants at the time. I got to see Adam Dunn homer in that game, and it was a bomb. It was like up over the seats. Classic Adam Dunn home run. That was super fun. I was looking somewhere around here. I still have, I don't think it's back here in this room, but somewhere around here, I still have the commemorative cup that I got whenever I went to that Reds game 20 years ago. Well, we are coming towards the end of this second draft here. This has been fun. Oh, dude, it was so great. That I'll never forget that. That was an amazing experience. I had seen Barry Bonds before, but that was Bonds at his peak. That was peak steroid, peak, just absolutely insanely good Barry Bonds. I was a big Austin Kearns fan as well. I loved Willie Mo Pena. This is my early NL only roto drafting guys that I was a big fan of. I liked a lot of Reds back then. Edwin Encarnacion, whenever he came up with them. Yeah, big fan. Now I love Matt McClain. All right, we're coming to the finals. So as we approach this final round here, Burnsy, you have taken Moniak, Brendan Donovan, Chris Bassett, and Agustin Ramirez. Augustin, save some room for later. Bjorn here, he's gone with, oh, bro, please add, are you taking another infielder? Oh, you're done at infield, I'm sure. Dang it. Instead of Basayo, that should have been Royce Lewis, dude. This was the perfect team for Royce Lewis. It's okay, though. I love what you added here with Keishel, Wallner, and Max Meyer. You had Gunner. Yeah, that's why. Did you have another Oriole, or am I blanking? I'm not seeing another Oriole. That's just your second Oriole. Should have gone with Royce. It's okay. I won't hold it against you. Basayo could be a monster. He's probably a better pick than Royce. When we come back to my last pick, Mr. Irrelevant of this draft, maybe I'll take Royce. You know what? I'm throwing him in my queue. And if someone wants to take him before then, that's fine. We'll pivot. I could pivot to Noelvi, another Cincinnati Red, who I really like taking Noelvi in Roto. I also could grab a Jordan Lawler, which I've only taken one of. I talked about wanting to get some more of him as we approach, but nah. This is the chalk team. This for me is Royce Lewis, and my other chalk pick down here is actually Alec Boehm. So they're the two most that I take down sub round 20. This is assuming JJ Weatherholt doesn't make it in round 20. He's normally him and Ivan Herrera. I take more of them than anyone. But let's see how this turns out. So Bernsey grabbed Carson Binge with his last one. There went Ivan. Bjorn, Will Warren. There it is. I like that pick. And that's much better. You needed another pitcher there. Yeah, you definitely weren't going to do a 6-8-6 build. I know that. Mick Abel, we've seen him go several times at the end of these here recently. Makes sense as good as he's been doing here. And then coming up to the very end here, there goes Jorge Lopez, Evan Carter, Jacob Lopez, sorry. And now back to me. Royce Lewis. Come on down, Royce. There it is. All right, the Ohtani Chalk team, for the most part, that's what I just did there with super strong pitching. Okay, that was fun. Bjorn says, you have a really strong info considering how long you were waiting. I appreciate it. We'll review that here in a second. Kearns and Duns were supposed to be awesome together. I know. Dunn, yes. Kearns, not so much. Absolutely. Basayo and Gunner, Bash Bros. You ain't kidding. It's the Bash Brothers. Dunn and Schwarber and never got that recognition. Oh yeah, 100%. There's an awesome video you could search on YouTube if you want to watch a really cool Adam Dunn video. Search Adam Dunn, strangest baseball player ever. Let me do that and see if it comes up. Let me do that real quick. I remember watching this video a few years ago. It was so good. Okay, here it is. It's from the YouTube channel Secret Base. It was a 7 year. Oh, wait, is that it? Maybe. Well, it's a video I've watched, and it says Adam Dunn had the weirdest career in MLB history. I bet that was it 7 years ago. Gosh, time flies. Good grief. Ridiculous. But it's from a YouTube channel called Secret Base. It's awesome. Check that out. He had an amazing career that is just so unique. Okay, let's review our teams for the couple of us who were in here. Bernsey and Bjorn. Let's go check out how this went here. Oh, not active anymore. Let's go to completed. This is how I name my teams, by the way. So I don't know about you guys, but basically with all of my drafts, what I do is I put which team number it is in that particular tournament. I put the pick number that I have, what build type I did, and the date. And then if I did it with somebody, like for instance, as you see, like with JD, that's with Jeremiah Duggar. These are Draft Addicts stream drafts. So I had done 34 of them before today. So today was 35 and 36 streamed Draft Addict drafts. But this is how I label mine, just to kind of show you. I do it just for myself to keep track of things during the year. Whenever I look, I can easily be like, oh, I drafted that on this date or with this, with this person or whatever. Okay, our draft tonight. Let's check it out. Oh, I need to take the comments off the stage so that you guys can see. Did I have them off before? Oh my gosh. I think I did. I'm sorry. I mean, I do that. I do the review after the first draft and then I forget. Okay, Bernsey, we'll start with you. Let me make sure I've got the right tab. I do. Okay. You got a 776. So you waited at pitcher, like we talked about, till 104. I love getting Bradish with waiting till 104. You swung big with Mizorowski and Schlittler. I like doing that. Trevor Rogers is a good, steady, so here's the thing. I think of him as a steady innings guy. I see you did a trio of Baltimore pitchers as well with adding Bassett at the end. Big fan of that for the potential two-start playoff week scenario. Brandon Woodruff, Emmett Sheehan. I talked about them during the case. I'm good with taking that gamble on Woodruff, and I love the Sheehan pick. So for waiting at pitching, this is a very nice pitching staff. Your infield, yeah, I like this infield. I was kind of reviewing it real quick. Lindor, Machado, Ben Rice, Bo Bichette, Story, Donovan, and Goose. So I had mentioned Lindor. This is such a good pick, and Machado. I mean, these two guys are as dependable as they get at the top. Ben Rice, swing big. Bo Bichette, solid teammate pair. I don't think he's great, but I don't think he's bad. I think he's very solid, very solid. Trevor Story, I'm a big fan of taking the gamble with that. He stays healthy for 2 years in a row. Donovan, very good pick late, and Goose, swing for the fences. And then the outfield, Julio, Roman Anthony, Bellinger, Stowers, Moniak, and Benji. Benji gave you that third Mets piece. You took Moniak out on by himself. You got the two Miami pieces. Seattle, Brendan Donovan gave you a pair with Julio. Story with Roman Anthony. I see what you did. So looks like that Mickey Moniak was the only guy that was a single team. And if you're going to do that, I guess doing that with the Rockies is a good thing. Overall, Burnsy, I think this is another really good team to throw into the mix here and see what sticks because you're good top to bottom. I mean, you don't have any holes on that team. And then Bjorn, you went with the 776. Max Fried, Gavin Williams, Alcantara, Bybee, Ranger Suarez, Max Meyer, and Will Warren. Big fan of this pitching staff as well, as I mentioned during it. And I like taking the Max Meyer and Will Warren shots here. Warren is so underrated. I've only taken him a few times myself. I like him in deeper formats, but I mean, Warren pitched all year, and I've already said that Will Warren could literally be Michael King 2.0. So I'm a big fan of that. Gunner, Austin Riley, Bush, Nico, Jacob Wilson, Keishel, and Basayo. We've already talked about it. This is an amazing infield. You got the big home run upside plays. You've got these. Look at these three. I mean, you take these three guys all together. Nico, oh crap! What did I just click on? Whoopsies. You taking Bush, sorry, Nico, Jacob Wilson, and Keishel. Those are three almost identical contact everyday amazing plays, and Keishel has some upside juice to him. Basayo, swing big. Acuna, Duran, Ian Happ, Michael Harris, Varsho, and Wallner. I mean, this outfield is incredible. You know, I love the power bats at the end here. You've got your teammate pairs with your Atlanta stack, your Cubs, your Twins. Overall, you've got your couple Orioles. Really, really nice build. Good job, Aaron. And then for me, I did the 6-7-7 where I went with the super heavy pitching start. Theoretically, this could be incredible. I'm sure that a couple of these things won't work out, but hey, you know what? This is what was this again? 136. Take some shots. If I'm going to take a shot, that's a way to do it. And then let's look at my outfield first, my 7 outfielders. So Shohei Teoscar, Joe Adell, Dalen Lyle, Wilyer Abreu, Stanton, and Soler. You know, I love power at the end. I was just talking about that. I think this is honestly, I'm pretty happy now that I'm reviewing this, how this did turn out. And you're right, that infield really is not that bad for waiting like I did after Betts. I didn't take another one till 144. And I did reach on McLean to get him, but I'm glad I did that in case he is a beast, because Okamoto, Berger, Muncy, and Royce are all big favorite picks of mine. Easily, any one of them could not work. Just look, injury. We have absolutely no idea. He's been hurt. McLean's been hurt. Wilson Contreras has been hurt. Like my whole entire, and Mookie Betts is coming off the worst year of his career. Like my infield, that's where every single one of them could not work. But also there's a chance every single one of them could stay healthy and could vastly outperform their draft picks. So this was a really good take a gamble. I'm glad that I went ahead and do this. Real sorry that you weren't able to get in here with us at Top Gun. Hopefully you can jump in with us soon. I will look to come on with you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I'll see about my solo shot and might jump on and do that, and then maybe do a dinger after with you guys. but I'm probably at least if I do stream tomorrow, just going to do one. I doubt either that I schedule it and post anything. I'll probably just jump on. So if you're on here and you think that maybe you might want to jump on some point tomorrow, it might be during the day. You might be working. I'm off work tomorrow, but it could be tomorrow. If I don't do it during the day, it could be tomorrow night. I may just jump on randomly and do that. But guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. This was super fun. I always love drafting with you guys. And as we're coming to the end of this baseball season, we officially have just over a week to go, this baseball drafting season. I just want to thank you all for jumping in and doing these drafts with me. I really appreciate it. I love talking about these teams with you. And, I'm just giving my thoughts and opinions on these players and these builds based off of someone who's just been doing it a whole lot for a long time. But what do I know? I take a lot away from you guys. You guys help me out a ton. I hope I help you out. And Top Gun, yes, take care. Good night, my friend. And for the rest of you guys, remember, keep drafting. See you soon. Bye.